Ladies and gentlemen, it's the GGG from LIB, drinking coffee with the letter C. C is today's lesson in Liberian English for Dummies. Let's get started right away. The first word you need to know is che. Che is an expression of amazement. Next one, chakla. My man, you ate the whole food? You chakla the whole food? Countryman, we have the countryman and the city boy. And in America, we would call the countryman the hillbilly, the redneck. You know, that would be the countryman. And then we'd have the city boy on the other side, who usually has a motorbike, and which is called a pam-pam. Okay? Then, when you come to Liberia, you will see the spoiled roads, which is usually due to quota. Quota is coal tar, which is the substance surface of the Liberian roads. So you could say, Mame, the Chinese people spoil the road here, they quota okle. All right? Because, you know, Chinese people are doing all the road building in Liberia, and not that well. Then you can say, correct. Correct, my man. That was well done. The Oma cooked the soup correct way, my man. To do some history lesson, you need to know Congo people. The Congo people are the American freed slaves that came to Liberia. And you know what? One of the old papes that I met, he said, it's not Congo, it's conquer. They conquer people. And that was an interesting interpretation. He said, because Liberian people can't say conquer, they say conquer. And somehow the word Congo came along too. Historians, please correct me on that. Okay. Then you need to know cane juice. My man, bring some small cane juice for me tomorrow, yeah? Cane juice is alcohol, distilled alcohol made from sugar cane. Very popular. You need to know current. My man, please help me with small current. Because usually we have power shortages or only electricity at night. So your neighbor might come with some cords of electricity and say, my man, can I stick in something to charge here, you know? Help me with some current. Then you can say, my man, you better count to yourself. You better count to yourself before I put slap to your ear. Okay, that means you better get real and come to yourself. Chiclet. Chiclet is a little gum which is sold on the highway to Monrovia. Chiclet. Then we have cassava fish or cassava, which is an edible root, and the cassava fish is a big silver fish, very tasty. Chechepole. Chechepole is gossip. So you need to say, my man, don't bring that chechepole here. Collard greens are an edible vegetable. Then if you want to throw something in Liberia, you don't say, my man, I will throw you in the water. You say, my man, I will chunk you in the water. Chunk. Then you will hear the term cold water. And that has nothing to do with cold water. Actually, the people will do this, but if you give them a cold water bag, you know, a $5 water bag, they will be very angry at you because they want a bribe. They want cold water. Okay? Help them with a little bribe. Then if you want to say, I will go home, you don't say, I will go home. You always say, I coming do this. I coming play football. I coming do this. Next one, kollokwa, which is usually transmitted by sexual diseases, a skin rash. So you can say, my man, I kollokwa on your butt or cleo. Then the next one is cracky. If someone is crazy, he's lost his mind, you can say, my man, you cracky. Oh, one of my favorites, kolas. This is the kolas. So when Haman comes for you, when the boogeyman comes for you with the cutlass, well, you just pee your trouser and beat it because this thing is deadly, okay? All right. Then we have credit. My man, please credit me small money, yeah? That means your neighbor is asking for some financial help. And when he promises to pay back, don't believe it all. Then chop. That's another word for eat. And then that one is connected to kobo, which is the cold food from yesterday. Usually it was prepared the night before and it's sold on every street corner. It's street food, very tasty. Get a bowl of kobo when you're in Liberia. And last but not least, Christmas time is coming, and by now people in Liberia will start saying to you, my man, my Christmas on you. By the time you react now, you lost because they will say it's in your blood. You can't remove it from there. My Christmas is on you, which actually means they want to remind you to give them small kollokwa, okay, or a little present or something. Just they want to remind you it's Christmas soon. So, my ladies and gentlemen, to give you an example, all of you listening to me now, my Christmas on you, oh, yeah, not forget my little cold water, oh. Okay, it's your GGG from LIB. Learn your Liberian English with me. Bye.